Hey, bad and zombie. Ooh.
Whoopsies, got my mic off. Um, well, Miles has led all of the laps to start things off today. Oh, Zombie gets into the wall there, loses a ton of time. Here comes Cherry. Small little pack here. Um, keeping it clean all through first top four cars. You know, everyone but as this track goes on, I mean, we'll see the top line, obviously the dominant line here at Kansas, but as the night progresses, you know, that might change. Here comes Zombie on the inside looking for that slide job, misses the slide job, and here comes Eric. Eric comes in the mix, um, coming in from that third position for looking to get that third position from Zombie. Gets right up beside him, tries to look for the switchback. He's there, but Zombie cuts off the front end of that number. Oh, he hits the wall. I guess he froze. But so far so good from the front couple of cars. Here comes Zombie with a decent run behind Cherry. Can't do anything with it though. Cherry air blocks Zombie a bit, but Zombie's just a little bit better, in my opinion. Just a little bit better around this race course. Um, gives him a little shot. There, slide all the way up. Well, yeah, you can see this track is really top line heavy, middle line-ish even. But comes Cherry, gets a little loose. Those bumps on corner entry has absolutely ruined bottom line entry here. So here comes Isaiah. Oh, Camden speeds. Camden DT. Eric's gonna have a really shallow entry. Slide all the way up. These guys all make it happen though. All make it work. Eric seems to be a little bit better on the long run compared to all these guys in front of him. I mean, he's been needing a good race. Gets in a cherry a bit at an awkward angle. Watch pit road for me, okay? Owen?
Alright.
Yeah, pit cycles coming in soon. Looks like some guys might be pitting here. Oh, everyone's sideways. Miles' speeds. Oh, and he catches zombie and water. Zombie and water. Drive through. I'm telling you, this track has one of the most aggressive pit road entries. So, yeah, here
Mm.
comes Isaiah coming out the track.
Miles just did his drive through.
Miles just did his drive. What do you mean? No, he just sped.
No, he didn't pit. I think he was just.
No, he pit for tires and then he sped. He's coming down to service drive-through now. Oh, and que paso, bro. All right, I think that makes David the leader, something like that, or not David. Isaiah should make Isaiah the leader. Make sure Zombie serves his drive-through as well. There goes Zombie down pit road. Oh, he speeds again. Well, Zombie has to serve another drive-through. Poor guy. But looks like we're gonna have a battle here for the stage win. Eric has looked strong today. Is this a forecoming for a win? He does really need a win. Oh, our zombie didn't speed this time. But here comes Cherry. White flag. We got a battle for the stage win here. Damn, that's gonna cost Eric a ton, man. He's not even gonna get stage points. Isaiah looking for the cross bat over, and he gets it. Gets side by side with Cherry. Cherry has a better line. Can he wrap the top? Yes, he can. Cherry will win stage one here at Indy. Or, I mean, sorry, at Kansas. My bad. At Kansas. Um,
Yeah.
but there we are. All right, now it's a good stage. Good and quick stage. Stage one's probably quickest stage here. Then we got stage two, 20 laps. Um, but yeah, water, we gotta stop speeding. Yeah, I'm crying. And zombie speeds again.
And he said he wasn't gonna speed this race.
Oh, David stops himself. Ooh, ooh, that was close. Miles is good too. He missed his ball. Fucking hell. He had to go back and click it. Let's see who gets the race off the road. Should be Isaiah. Or not Isaiah, Cherry. Ooh, quick stop from Miles. Miles lead. Miles lead. Go, go, go back, boys. Go, go, go. Oh, keep it straight.
Yeah.
So far, here we go. David looking strong. He needs a strong performance. But David looking to catch his hard charging 11 machine. I mean, Miles is lights out quick here. Um, but David looking to shorten that gap just a tad if he can. But he's got to defend off from Cherry. Runs Cherry's line. Cherry gets a little bit more rotation there. It's gonna get the better of him. Looks like David might gain a little bit more time. I think Miles had a little mistake there. But David is right there. He gets a little tight, gets in the wake of Miles just a tad, gets in a ton right there. So does Cherry. Cherry hits the wall. Yeah, dirty air here is quite atrocious.
Oh,
Um, but yeah, now everyone looking to get into a rhythm here. Oh, Camden hits the wall. Oh, David hits the apron just a little wrong. That's gonna cost him some time to that Miles machine. We got a side-by-side battle for what is that? One, two, three, four. Fourth side by side in the back for Eric and Cam. Miles backs up his corner, runs a different line. That is gonna help him on exit here a ton. But David closes in the lead just a tad. And he's looking on the inside, trying to make something happen down there. Can't really seem to work it. But these guys keep going. David looks really quick here. Proud of the guy. Hasn't had the best runs of races as of late, but he looks to back it up with a potential win here. He's got some speed. Running a little lower than Miles. You can see that on the on the on the short run, it's a little bit more viable. He gets in the wall there. That's gonna cost him time. But Eric and Camden are going at it for fourths. Let's see. Yeah.
the game was charming. Nothing happened.
Alright. Whoopsies. Yeah, in this race, it's been pretty good. Miles hasn't been able to run away this much. Seems to be struggling on the long run. From what I could tell, Eric last stage one was one of the fastest cars on the long run. Oh, Miles gets in the wall. You don't want to be doing that. It's gonna cost him a little, even more time than David. Here comes who is that? Camden. Watch Camden
Marius,
up
I'm
pit
gonna go
road.
AFK real quick.
Oh, okay. You're good.
I'll watch Camden.
What? Make sure Zombie doesn't speed us off. We know how he be sometimes. David gets in the wall. Just hasn't been able to catch up to Miles. I know Dirty Air's quite bad here, but he needs to find the gap to close in on Miles here. Should expect pit stop soon. Ooh, sideways David is. Those bumps get the car really upset. Let's look down at pit road. Camden goes off. Here comes is that Eric? Yeah, that's Eric and um, what's his name? Cute Dominicano. All right, David goes another lap. He realizes he can push the car a bit more. Gonna do that. Mm. Um, all right, as these two leaders pit, let's look to Camden and them. Camden and Isaiah are going at it, but Isaiah needs to serve that DT. But Camden should take provisional lead. Nope, no, he won't. Fortunately, tire wear isn't a there's not a ton of fall off here, so to say. But there still is a decent amount. So, short pitting could work. It has worked before. But David is gonna come down for his pit stop now. Gonna get off pit road, and that should give lead to that number. Whoa, that is a really unsafe release. But he's good. But Camden and Eric back at it again. Ooh, Camden does not want to get in that wall. It just pushes. You want to push to the wall to gain a little bit more side force to catch, to use. And unfortunately, once you get too greedy, you know, you're going to be gobbling up that wall quick. This race has gone by quick. We're already at stage 2. Isaiah being lap traffic for that number 1 machine. Giving this little affiliate a little bit of some love taps down the corner. Gonna try running the bottom here. Unethical hoops. Not gonna work. We look back. Got a little back there. Not really. But yeah. Miles looking to win stage 2 here. Isaiah the only car a lap down. But here comes Eric. Eric putting himself together a good race. All the guys who are under the cut line, trying to get in some good races before the chase starts. I want to make sure things go right. But also the guys above the cut line. I want to make sure they're consistent. I mean, Miles has ran a great season thus far. Obviously, started the season with 2 wins, but has kind of toned down on the win since then. But he's looking to have another dominant Miles type of performance here today at Kansas. Looking to take the white flag here for stage 2. Let's turn the volume just a tad higher. Miles looking to cap off a very dominant performance thus far. Eric can't seem to get past Isaiah. Fortunately, just Isaiah's a lap car here, but coming out of turn 4, Miles Davis looking to win stage 2. No cautions, so far besides stage cautions. Good work. But so far, just to update you guys who are watching, points entering into this race. Obviously, I'm not updating it live, but entering into this race, Miles is your points leader. Camden is in second, and oh, the heck just happened? It's my foot. Oh my god. Quick
Alright, I'm back.
stop from David. All right.
I miss.
Nothing.
Alright.
And green flag.
Isaiah. Really shaky start there.
Oh, that could have been really bad for
Yeah.
Cherry. I don't know what happened, but it looked like Zombie came down and clipped Cherry just a tad bit much. But David starts off strong. This is gonna be the first time Miles isn't in the lead. Or not isn't in the lead, but just isn't, at the front of the pack. Oh, his
Oh,
teammate Zombie hits the
Zombie.
wall hard. Once you're in
Found
that
his
wall, it
teammate,
just
Bob.
grabs you. It just grabs you. Change cute laps 38. I forgot he was lucky dog. That's on me, but we got a battle for second. Isaiah seems to be not the quickest, no offense, but he seems to be holding up some strong contenders behind him. Hasn't proved to be quite rapid as his usual self. But looks to finish, He's side by side with Camden, has a preferred line, but still Camden has a great car. And let's see, evens out on the back stretch. Side by side, everything is about momentum in these cars. Oh,
Yeah, and it's gonna slide. Yeah,
I won't lie, that's a verbal.
yeah, that's a.
Oh,
Oh, and Miles
Isaiah
just.
late.
Yeah.
Isaiah late block. That's on
Yeah,
Isaiah.
that is.
What is this dude doing? Isaiah's on a terrorist, bro. Oh, speaking of terrorism, David hits the wall and loses all of the advantage he had. There goes Camden. And Camden, man, this guy is just quick out of nowhere.
Literally, dude. He was.
And, as I say that. Yo, Mark Law!
Don't fry me, son.
Now we got a couple of cars here. 3 cars under the blanket for P3. Isaiah just doesn't look quick today. I'll be honest. Just doesn't
Miles
look
is
quick.
gonna get there.
Oh, and Isaiah turns himself. Keeps it straight. Keeps it straight. No caution. That's his fault. I can't. I'm not gonna give him a warning or none. That's his fault. Miles couldn't do anything because he was already there, and Eric was a sitting duck. So Isaiah's kind of costed him a ton of time. Wait. But David starting to pull away a bit here from Camden. Speaking about Miles, started last, entering in the stage, already up to third. Just shows to you how quick this car is in clean air and in dirty air. But everyone running that top side, it's as per usual at Kansas, It just depends how high can you go. David kind of pushes the effort there, and look, see, as I say that, Miles gets into the wall. It's going to cost him maybe a spot entering turn 1. Let's see if Jared can get to him. Yes, he can. Going to go side by side with that number 11 machine. Going to wash up just a tad. Get into him a little. That's going to cause Miles to lift a bit. Poor guy. Isaiah pit.
Yeah, he's clean.
He's going to do none. Cherry gets a little loose. One of those illustrious bumps around this racetrack can get your car a little upset. Zombie, haven't talked much about him today. Looking to put himself into the picture here. We're a good top 3, maybe top 5, maybe even a win. Who knows? But David coming back strong. Ooh, he arrow blocked the fuck out of Camden. He just walled the fucking. Wow, that was bad. But you can see different variations of taking the top here, maybe in the middle. Cherry comes down, pit row, watch Cherry. Cherry comes down, first of the leaders to make a move. But so far, David leading a ton of laps here. Keeping that car clean, making sure he's clean. But, oh, David gets a little loose. What in the world? Hits the wall. Looks like he got out of, I don't know, just really out of order right there. Oh, slows down. Ooh. Probably saved him and Camden right there. But that's first of the leaders to make it around. Old tires here are kind of treacherous, but the lap time fall off doesn't really show it there. But it is kind of treacherous around here. Lap time. Oh, zombie speeds! Zombie speeds again. Poor guy. What happened? What happened?
I thought it was gonna be worse.
You thought it was good?
Yeah.
Water and air comes out. But Zombie, time and time again, proves to just have a stage 3 collapse. And Miles also known for having a stage 3 collapse. Hopefully it's not on this pit stop. Let's not jinx it. Keeps that car clean. So does Eric.
He's
make sure they make it out.
50, bro.
I know. He's not. Bro, he was in the middle of the road too. All you had to do was hold 50 around there. Isaiah up in this fact. Probably shouldn't even be up here, but his pit strategy kind of propels him up with the pack. He's going to have to be forced to be put on that strategy for the rest of the race, unfortunately. But at least it gives him a fighting shot, you know. But you're going to see the tire difference. Still a huge run off the corner there. The amount of runs you can get here at Kansas just by ripping the top is absolutely insane. But David takes provisional lead. Miles and Eric come out in P5 and 6. But David looking to try beating Miles on most laps led here. It's going to be pretty close if he continues to put on the performance he's putting on today. Whoa. Zombie could have been detrimental. Oh, David hits a bump. Poor guy hits a bump, and that's going to cost him a ton of time to Camden. Here comes Camden right to the rear bumper of David. Gonna use all of him. Oh my goodness. And I freeze. Of course I freeze. Mother of pearl. What happened? Did Camden wall him?
I couldn't tell from back here.
Camden 1 out of 3. Zombie, if leaders get to you like Cherry or David or race study. Unless you're okay. Oh,
Nice.
and he wonders.
Wait, that was David.
Yeah. He just wrecked Zombie. He purposely wrecked him, and yeah, no words can be said about what this guy did. Again, he's just gonna cost himself. He's just costing himself, man. There's nothing to gain. I get that Zombie's a lap car and you don't want to be racing with him, but there's no reason to put him in the wall. There really isn't. Put him in the wall and Zombie's race is basically over.
Yeah.
But,
very unfortunate.
I mean, also Zombie's fault for speeding. But at the same time, David just can't keep his head under control. I don't know. I don't know why. Just can't seem to keep his head under control. But Camden uh, is leading. Tried to say we'd give him the benefit of the doubt. Unfortunately, he's just gonna give him the benefit of the doubt there, I'll be honest. But here comes Miles for P3. Ooh, it's gonna get really tight. My word. How did they not hit the wall? I'll never know, I'll be honest. But Cherry gives up the position to Miles. Miles looks to be quite strong on the long run here. David just can't throw this race away. He goes down pit road with Camden. Looks like they share the same strategy. Camden's doing everything not to speed here, but it's gonna also cost him a ton of time. You know, at least he didn't speed, right? You know. But it looks like Miles is gonna go another lap around. But yeah, we got 40 some laps ahead of us. Quite a long race. All right, let's see Waters move. He goes another lap. Okay. Trying to push that fuel mileage and tires a bit much. Obviously gonna lose time for doing this, but you know, it's all for the strategy game. Yeah.
Camden.
What
Okay.
happened to Camden?
Oh, Camden. He turned red as soon as it went green, or as soon as he went past the green. But he did turn red.
Like, was it half of it? Like, did it turn red? No matter what, if it turned red, it's a drive-through.
Yeah.
It turns
Drive
red.
through. Ooh.
Good eyes. Good eyes.
This shit is fine. Camden throws away his race.
I mean, hey,
That was just
you win some, you lose some, man. Sometimes he's trying to be greedy to get, he wants to make it on the track as fast as possible to gain time, And I won't blame him for doing that, but at the same time, huh?
Dude, Miles almost bro.
All right, he made it on safely though. Camden serve DT for speeding this lap, or you're fine. I'm frozen. I love my internet. I love my internet. Like, I genuinely love my internet. Because why am I freezing? 31 laps to go. Does Water come out good? He comes out great. Gonna probably drop to P4 here. Eric also comes down. He went the farthest. Eric did go the farthest. So realistically, he's gonna have the best tires and fuel mileage. What happened?
David and Cherry.
What the
Near
hell
wreck
happened
right
to
there.
Camden? Who did we pit with?
Cherry and David.
But so far, who's your leader? Cherry. Miles is also closing in just a tad. Looks like David had a mistake and cost the lead there just a bit.
Nearly wrecking Cherry.
Did he just get hard into the wall?
Yeah, and then I think Cherry went up and David went down to get off the wall. And Isaiah's hitting the pits.
Yeah, Isaiah obviously doesn't have the best mileage. Change cam, lap 61. Got E2 is a lap down. Zombie is coming around. But Cherry, your leader, and here comes Miles on those fresh tires. I mean, just look at the difference. David trying to put up a battle. can't really do much against that 11 machine. Didn't quick all race. David tries sending it in. Can't do much. Car washes all the way up. Here comes, and now Miles sets its sights on Cherry. I can make quick work of him. Make sure, just watch for anyone who pits, because you know these guys
Yeah, I am.
strategy gamble are, something else. Can't. Miles does clear Cherry. Whoa, good
Oh my
clearance.
days! What a move!
What a move. That's a power move right there. Um, and here comes Cherry down pit road. Pits early, hits the wall to slow down. Fair enough. Um, but he makes his stop a little early, a lap after Isaiah, obviously. I don't know how I like that stop. I really don't know how I like the strategy he's gonna set himself up for, because obviously pitting early, yes, gains you an advantage. But as we see, do you want to be the chaser or do you want to be the defender in this situation? You know what I'm saying? And Miles looks to want to be the chaser. You don't want to always be put on the back foot. So that's why, going long here is very beneficial. So in the end, yes, Eric went a little too long, in my opinion. I feel like Eric went a little too long, but that also gives him versatility on his pit strategy. So he has the most versatility out of everyone here, in my opinion. So he can really choose what strategy he wants to run, you know? But the second you pit early, you kind of remove the option to be versatile on your pit strat. So yeah, as David comes out of his stop now with Camden, he's gonna merge back on the track behind Cherry and Isaiah. Let's see if he gets up to speed in time. Probably not, but Isaiah is also in the fucking wall. So yeah, he's gonna stay in front of Isaiah, which is probably what he wanted. It's gonna be the most optimal situation for him. Now let's look onto Water. Water also goes out another lap, so does Eric. Both of these guys looking to set themselves up to, be the attackers and on the front foot. So Cherry and David obviously showing their hand by pitting early. Miles goes another lap. I know they extended it, but looks like he also saved to push another lap. Eric obviously also going another lap. Cherry um, back here. But Water obviously starting to struggle a bit on these old tires. Looking to make a pit stop here. I mean, I feel like he stayed out long enough. But obviously, we have a ton of time. So, 21 laps. I believe we have like two. Oh, hits the wall. Oh, that is not the pit entry you want to have. But Eric also goes another lap. Eric goes another lap. There's a hint to strategy there. Eric going another lap. I see there's a time where pitting too short and going too long is going to hurt you rather than help you. And I feel like Eric has gone too long to the point where it can help him, and Isaiah has gone too short to the point where it can help him. But Miles makes it out here. Eric's going another lap. I mean, this is really gonna help him to shorten this race from, I believe every pit stop is 8 to 10 laps. 8 to 10 laps. You can probably save it around 12 laps, give or take. 12 laps, give or take. So with that knowledge, after this pit stop, Eric would realistically have to make two stops. Two stops. Everyone else is gonna be close to a 3-stop race. Cherry takes the lead. Eric's gonna be put on the far foot, but he's gonna be the best, like the undoubtable, the best on fuel mileage here today. But let's just see how things end up. We got a battle here brewing for the lead. David and Cherry. David gets in the wall. Costs him a little time. But see, Miles' pit stop, I like it. I love his strategy because it keeps him in striking distance between these guys. He already knows their tires are basically kind of fried compared to his. So he can really just push the car wherever he wants and just make a move around these guys. It's for these guys' job to prevent Miles from really catching every pit stop. Because every pit stop, how I've noticed it, they've gotten closer. Miles has gotten closer and closer to these two guys. So they have to be more efficient, not only on pit road, but also on track. As Eric comes out, he's been out, but he's gonna be all the way in the back, 9 seconds back to the leader. But watch that gap. Watch that gap. See the difference between pitting 3 laps before Eric, and let's see the difference next time. Obviously, we're not watching him right now, but just look for the difference in speed. But Miles is also catching a ton. Was a second and a half back this lap. He's
Oh
basically
my
there.
goodness.
He gained around a second, you know, making
And
that
Eric
middle
gains
to
a whole
bottom there.
second.
Yeah, you know. And here comes David. Doesn't help these leaders are also fighting. David hasn't been able to get around Cherry, and Miles cuts them some slack here. Oh, David's gonna get really tight. Oh, it's gonna cost David. Just got really
Yeah,
tight.
yeah. And Miles is gonna take advantage. Ooh.
And there we go. One mistake can cost you just that much. But either way, they come down and make his pit stop. Oh, sideways goes Cherry. Oh, David's gonna try pushing it at a lap. Change his strategy. Change his strategy from David. Um, Camden changes his strategy just a tad as well. But honestly, he has to pit with them either way because I told him to. Um, but David looks to pit this lap, I believe, somewhere around there. But he should pit around this lap because tires, unless he wants to push it, yeah, he's gonna try pushing it another to try getting closer to Miles' strategy while also getting close to Cherry's strategy. He's trying to find that balance here, and I feel like pitting this lap would be the best option for him, me personally. But we'll see. Unless David's pushing it to make it on a one-stop race, this being his last stop, it's gonna be rough. 12 laps of saving. I think you can make 12 laps of saving. It's just the problem is, can you keep your car under control? You know what I'm saying? Because 12 laps of fuel saving is agreeable. We've seen that fuel runs here last around 10 laps, give or take. Obviously, people short pitting, long pitting around that window. So it just really comes down to fuel saving, you know? And if you can keep the car under yourself. Oh my gosh, who sped? David? David speeds! It doesn't help because he's also pitting in another box. Or, my goodness, there goes his
Dude,
race.
just.
Did did you
I
see
can't
how he
see his
sped?
red.
I
No.
Did you see how he
I,
sped? I was literally I was gone away from him for like a couple of
I don't even see the red on my screen.
oh, does it pop up randomly for you sometimes?
Yes.
My goodness. Alright, but Miles is going along again, followed by Eric. But you can see Eric closed down the lead by around 4 seconds.
Yeah. Wait, did he say he liked or something?
I mean, he knows it. He knows it better than anyone. Feel bad, man. He had a strong car. He had a strong car. Strong day. It's really sad to see how his day's gonna end up, but I mean that's just that's the cost of, you know, not being uber perfect. And there goes Miles down Peru. I feel like Eric's strategy has hurt him the most, obviously, but he's gained maybe around like each run he gains about 5 seconds before the leader's pit. So around five, if he can do this strategy while being 5 seconds back, I feel like he'll be good. But we look onto Cherry and David, who are probably gonna have to save a ton. Isaiah definitely cannot make it. Like it's humanly impossible to make it. But these guys have kind of forced their hand to the point where they really can't make it, and it's just gonna depend on how well they do here on saving. First and foremost, you obviously have to be a great saver, and you need to make sure you can save as much as gas as possible. And as Eric comes around, looks to make his stop now. Watch Eric's pit stop. But yeah, we'll keep our eyes on Miles. Miles, who is in front. He pulled just enough of a gap through strategy to being in front of
And a
Cherry.
Cherry. And he has fresher tires.
And he has fresher
Dude,
tires.
that is actually
This
crazy.
this is just how quick Miles is. You know, Miles really didn't have any. Think about it. Think about it. Miles didn't really have anything to contend for when he would be on those runs. Cherry had to worry about David, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just been a back and forth. Miles! What
Yeah,
in
that's
the
a warning.
world?
That is a warning.
Oh my gosh. And look, even Eric. Eric merges like right there. I mean, this is the cause and effect of running short. You know, you need to find the balance of where pitting short is just gonna cost you time and time, bro. So Isaiah obviously pits because he cannot make it. Cherry's probably gonna have to save as much as he can if he wants.
Eric, what a dude.
Now Cherry's coasting it. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
he does not have much fuel in that tank. But now, can Eric catch up to Miles? 5 laps to go. He has lap traffic in front of him, but he should make quick work of it here. Yeah, let's see how far back he is. 4 seconds. 4 seconds. Does Eric have the pace to gain 4 seconds? He has to gain around a second a lap. Can he do it? Can he do it? Can Miles make enough mistakes for Eric to also help Eric out here? It's one thing to catch Miles, but can you pass him? That's the main question. Can you pass him? All right, let's see this lap. 3 laps to go. That's not what we want. That's not what we want.
Yeah.
Now Miles gets in the wall. He gets in the wall big. He gets in the wall big. That's gonna cost him a ton of time. That's gonna cost him a ton of time.
What?
This is gonna be close. If Miles makes another mistake like that, that's all Eric needs. The gap should be shortened by a ton here with 2 laps to go. I don't think Eric's got it in him. Yeah, he gained around a second there. But that's just not enough. He needed to start gaining quicker.
He needs one more mistake.
He needs one more mistake, but you don't see much mistakes from this number 11 machine. Especially when you have a lights out car like today. But Miles, just quality laps for him. Coming to the white flag here at Kansas after a masterful race. He is looking to cap it off with an great race. I mean, he even pulled 2 tenths on Eric. Eric's trying to push the issue to try catching, but fortunately on the backstretch for the final time here at Kansas, Eric unfortunately will not have enough to catch the Miles machine. Exiting turn 4, Miles will win here at Kansas and meets victory lane once again. Damn.
Third win. Wow.
For his 3rd win, most all of today, but you can see off fastest lap, Zombie had the fastest lap, then it was Eric, then Cherry, then Isaiah, then Water. Water didn't really prove to be quite fast. But as the race finishes, David still finishes a respectable P4. I'll give him credit.
Crazy.
But good race. We had a clean race again. Maybe this is for the better. He had a ton of fuel. He could have made it a long, very way.
Dude, Eric, dude, I don't even know what to say. Eric was,
Water, I
it
mean,
wasn't
Eric,
even like,
Eric, he needs those type of runs. He needs those type of runs.
it was just a strategy, dude.
I'm telling you,
Stretched
that
it long
overcut
enough.
is lethal. Is
Oh my
absolutely lethal.
days.
But
Yeah.
you can see the variation in strategy though. It was helping Cherry as, the runs went on, but then it started leaning towards Miles's favor, you know, as
Uh-huh.
the race went on, he kept undercutting and undercutting, and that costed him time, unfortunately. That just kept costing him time to the point where it wouldn't help him anymore.
Yeah.
Wait,
Dude. What a masterclass. Sorry.
and Miles burns it down here at Kansas. Don't jump.
Fourth win for ABG.
Yeah, they go back to back team results, back to back team wins. But Miles burns it down in a pit of smoke. But man, another good race, Probably not the most exciting for most, but strategy. Um
Hey.
but man, back to back wins for our officiators team. And another Toyota win. I mean, wow. What can you say? What can you say? Who is this? Is this Owen? Oh, sorry. How do you feel, man? These are your drivers dominating at the big stage.
Pretty cool.
All right, as we move away from Kansas after a really up and down day from a ton of drivers here today, Miles gets it done, and we move on to the next race. We move into, I believe, the final four races in the regular season. Things will ramp up.